Hello and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. My name's Addie and today we are building a park for Willow Creek. You'll know this as the Magnolia Blossom Park if you pay attention to the lot names. I right now am placing a bunch of furniture down. Some of it stays, some of it does not. Originally I was gonna have like a bunch of different um lot types, so like a park and a pool and a bunch of other things, and it just it got to be a lot. um I'm not sure how much of this actually um stays. I think I keep the park and the recreation center requirements, but I don't think I keep the pool requirements. So right now, what we are doing, we've got all the things that I want to have on this lot. And I did something kind of funny. I put all of the requirements like in this room. So some of them overlap, some of them don't. Um, and basically I just move the room around as I need it, and I'd like take stuff out. I don't know if it stays that way, but that's what I did initially. Um, and then we end up having a couple of spaces in here. We have originally I was going to have some, oh, okay, I guess I don't keep any of that. Um, so originally I was gonna have um like little bits for like little spaces for um everything. But then I decided that I didn't really like it. So we end up changing that idea. Um, and just having, I think we just keep the um park requirements, if I remember correctly. But I'm just sort of laying things out. We have like a grill and hangout space at the bottom right. In the middle, we have like a community garden area. The square that I'm placing right now is going to be for the toddlers, and then this is going to be for children. And in here, we have the growing together treehouse and some slides and a bunch of things. We have a bunch of things in there, and it's super fun. We end up having like a little skill area over at the top left and a fountain at the bottom where your Sims spawn, like at the front of the lot. And I don't know. I feel like this lot came together really easy once I gave up on the like having all of the things laid out beforehand, just sort of going in and like mapping out the space made it a lot easier, I think. Um, so we have all of that. And then over here is where all of the skill building stuff will be. I end up moving the selling tables and stuff to the front. And then I'm pretty sure we have, yeah, so we have those, um, what are they called? They're like mural painting things down the center, and then we have the like selling tables down the sides, so you could come here and like sell your produce or your craftables or whatever, and have all of that. And then in here, this is where we have the um this is where we have all of the skill building items. So we have like a DJ booth, which probably breaks in the rain. We have a busking station, a couple of them actually. We have yoga, which does work. If your Sims come here, there will be yoga sessions. I did play test that. And then I do think I go through and place the requirements for the recreation center, which it looks like that's what we're doing right now. And so we do have a few like things, what are they called? Like um gazebos? Sorry, I'm really tired. I'm always tired though. But we have like gazebos and stuff, which have the tables, the like games tables, and then they do have a couple of like what are they called? Chess tables. Um, and we get some workout equipment under one of them and showers down by the uh, bathrooms, which I didn't test that. I think I forgot to test that, but everything else should work as a park or a recreation center. I don't know if the yoga works as if the lot is set as a recreation center, but it is nice to have. Like it's nice to be able to come here and know that you can host yoga sessions if that's something that your Sims want to do. Like it's totally an option. Um, and so right now we are going through and placing some of the what are they called? Like paths. Um, and this was kind of interesting because the I wanted to keep each section very, very separate, you know? Um, and it just didn't quite work that way for some of them. Like if because they had like this like selling station has very like you kind of need to have um you need to have a lot of like pavings. So just to like have it as like an open air sort of walk wherever you want didn't really feel like it did the space justice. You know, I really wanted to have like separate areas. And right now I'm going through and placing some like planter areas and things just to kind of separate this lot the like entry portion to separate that from the other areas that are next to it. And then around most of the other areas we have like a brick wall. This brick is actually from the Romantic Garden stuff pack. Um, but I thought it worked kind of nicely here. So that's a good thing, I guess. Um, and then we are moving on to the community garden area. I don't think this works as a community space, although you definitely could place a community board down and then it would probably work as a community space. There's like a selling area and a gardening area, and like a maker area and like a skill area. So you totally could place this as a community space. I just didn't. I forgot to place, well, I didn't think to place the, um, oh, this portion was so annoying. I forgot to place the community board. But as you saw, I was trying to place the growing stump. I don't know what its technical name is, but that's what I think of it as. Um, but basically, if you put the magic beans there, um, you can grow magic beans and your Sims can turn into plant Sims. Like that's how it works. Um, so I was trying to place that and it wouldn't let you place pavers underneath. So I had to delete it, which was a very sad time for me, but um, I preferred to have the pavers than to have the magic beans. So that's what we ended up doing. I don't know, I don't keep there we go. So I deleted all of the like planter spaces from cottage living. I felt like it looked kind of weird, but we have the bigger planters. So if you really wanted, you could totally place some trees in there and whatnot. And we are moving on to the toddler space. This was interesting because I really wanted to use like everything from the toddler stuff pack. Um, and I don't know if I actually ended up fitting everything or not. And it is full of sand. So if you have island living, your Sims could play in the sand, and that would be totally functional and um stuff. But um so we have a bunch of toys right now, and then I go through and we place down um this like really big, well, first we get this for the um what is it called? I'm struggling with words today. I don't know if you noticed. The gazebo. We place that and stuff, but I end up getting the really excessively large toddler playground, play area, whatever it's called. Um, and I do end up making everything medium wall height because I felt like it worked better, like you could see it better. Um, but yeah, so I end up just getting everything. Um, this is where we go in and we get the whoops. The um what are they called? The just giant, like massive playground. I don't even know what it's called. Like, I don't know its technical name, but it's just so massive. And if you know what I'm talking about, then that's wonderful because I am not doing a very good job of describing it. But I'm going through and I'm like cleaning up the toys a little bit because they are a little bit everywhere. And then I wanted to keep the slides, but I so desperately wanted to use this thing from the toddler stuff pack, and I really wanted to make sure that it was functional because I thought it was so fun. And then I got the grand idea to actually use like the combined thing because there was enough space. So I did. And then there's just like a couple of benches around for your Sims to use. I don't think your Sims will actually use those. When I was playtesting this, actually, I had some Sims that would like sleep on them, but I didn't actually ever see Sims just like casually sitting. So that's good. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't really care. But we have that, and then now we are working on the children's area. So we have a lot of the same stuff. We've got um, I do have on the toddler area, we have toddler potties. So if your toddlers end up having to go potty, they totally can. And then over here, I was again trying to use the bean tree. Don't know if I actually ended up doing that. Don't remember to be honest. But we have a lot of kid stuff over here. We have a couple of Blarfies, we've got a couple of swings, some monkey bars, the pirate ship, the gazebo with chairs and stuff. And then we also have um, scouting boards because I think that it's kind of useful to be able to just do the badges and then go collect them immediately. So we have that. And then I'm going and putting in the gazebos with like the I don't know, the games and workout equipment and stuff. And Sims do actually use the workout equipment. Like I had my Sims come here and one of them like would autonomously, he's not even like a workout person. Like at home does not work out. But um like here nonstop. I could not get him to do anything else. So that was good to know that they would actually use the workout equipment. And then we're just going through and I'm trying to figure out how I want this portion. Because I didn't want it like solid pavers, but I didn't really know how else to do it. And then over here we have the sink and the shower. I tried to put the shower like in the back away from everyone so that hopefully your Sims won't get embarrassed. I mean, they probably will. It's in open air, but um I know that I would not shower there, but hopefully it feels a little more private, you know? I did put the trash can over by the sink instead to hopefully decrease Sims going over there. And then we've got a bunch of like skill building items over here. We've got woodworking machines and or woodworking tables and flower arranging tables and just a bunch of stuff that won't break in the rain over here. And then I did put the DJ booth. I don't know if I keep that, but I do put it initially. I think I might get rid of it. I don't remember. Um, and maybe, I don't know. Um, but I also have yoga over here, like I mentioned earlier. And when I was playtesting, my Sims came here and they did have yoga. So, like there was an instructor and it would pop up every so often being like, yoga is about to start. Let the instructor know if you want to participate. Which was good because that was sort of the intention was to have yoga classes here. Um, and again, like I mentioned, it was labeled as a park. So I don't know if it actually works as a recreation center, but I know that it does work at least as a park, which is beneficial. So if you want yoga classes, you're more than welcome to try it as a recreation center. Don't know if it'll work though. I tested mine as a park. Right now, we are going around and doing some landscaping. This area has the most landscaping. Everything else is pretty much just like this, but in smaller portions. And then I do get a couple of trees and we get some flowers. I just go through and place like a bunch of the same flower because like, let's be honest, I'm not really paying attention. I don't think that many other people are paying very much attention either. And then I'm getting some terrain paint in here. I felt like it made it look a little bit more like there were plants. That doesn't make any sense, but if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. And then lastly, we have the busking areas. I do go around and I think I put um not tables, chairs and stuff everywhere after the fact. I don't know if that's at the end of this video or just like after I was done in general. So hopefully I show it, but if I don't, they should be up there. So, yeah. But oh, we haven't done this area yet. Anyway, so we have the sink and the trash can, and then we do have a couple of grills, and these grills are horrible. My Sim, who could not cook, she would come over here and like autonomously try to grill, which may or may not be like the greatest option, but yeah. So at this point, I think this is when I put down a bunch of the chairs, if I remember. Yeah. So I get these. They're from actually the Backyard Stuff Pack. Really good pack. Would not buy it, but if you happen to get it while it was free a couple months ago, that's really great. And it's definitely not like the worst pack, especially if you get it on sale. So yeah, here we are going ahead and getting a couple of the chairs all over the place. And then we are coming to the end of the video now, so I'm just putting some last minute touches over in this selling area. And if you like this, if you would like and subscribe, that would really mean a lot. And I will see all of you on Saturday. Bye.